You shot back? You shot at him? Okay. Okay.
What's going on, fam? This your boy Tony Black, voice of the block. And right now, you tuned in to Ghetto Gossip, man. And today, we're gonna be talking about Lil Durk. See, Lil Durk did some real foolish things, man. Lil Durk ain't have to slide how he slid. See, Lil Durk ain't even have to sign King Von. This is the reason why Lil Durk in the situation that he in, and everybody want Lil Durk free. But Lil Durk put all of this in his music. Lil Durk was proud of it. Lil Durk celebrated this shit every night. You know what I'm saying? Lil Durk ain't give a damn. Lil Durk ain't got no soul. And people got free Lil Durk shirts. See, like I'm telling y'all, if King Von would have kept his hands to himself, King Von would still be breathing. Lil Durk could still be free right now. You know what I'm saying? But what they saying is King Von will be locked up because of the shit that King Von did. You get what I'm saying? I'm not hating. I'm just speaking my truth. See, a lot of y'all want to get in the comment section and don't know what the fuck going on. Because you don't watch it all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? But if you watch all the way to the end, you'll comprehend something and you'll understand where I'm coming from. See, King Von was a hot motherfucker. But King Von did some dumb shit that cost him his life. Now, you had the whole internet telling Durk what to do, telling Durk how to live his life, telling Durk, you ain't real for sliding. Durk, you got to do something about that. But they ain't doing that shit for Melly. They ain't saying, oh, Melly, you wrong. Melly, you shouldn't have did that. Melly, you need to stay locked up. But they want to say free Durk because Durk slid for King Von and Durk put that shit in his music and he was proud of it. And y'all don't give a damn about it. And then, but the thing about it, they ain't even complete their mission. Cause them boys them niggas could have made $1 million, you know, cash. If they would have took out the right person. They took out the wrong person. Them boys are supposed to step on Quando Rondo, not Lil Pat. So them boys, what would you call that? Incomplete mission? You know, an unfinished job, you know. Luckily, Quando Rondo locked up right now because there's so many people that want his head, you know. But at the end of the day, Lil Tim stood on business. He did what he had to do as a friend. You get what I'm saying? Lil Durk did what he had to do as a friend. Lil Durk fed a lot of niggas, but Lil Durk fed the wrong niggas. Lil Durk was around niggas who was yapping, you know. Lil Durk put money in these niggas' mouth. He got their teeth did, you know. He had them boys jury, you know. Lil Durk was talking in code. You feel me? Lil Durk allegedly had a fucking Apple Watch while he was locked up. You understand? Lil Durk trying to scare witnesses. Allegedly. That's what they saying. But listen, y'all seen that Lil Durk and India tape when they got in home invaded? Did y'all see that? Listen, Lil Durk is a felon, right? So why the fuck Lil Durk touched the fucking gun? See, Lil Durk been lying to the law, not to us. Because he want us to think that he real. He is real. He stood on business. He did what he had to do as a street nigga, but not as a real man. See, he ain't do what he had to do as a father because he wouldn't have done that. He didn't have to retaliate. They could have kept making diss songs and kept eating like that. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They could have kept making diss songs and eating. See, when you stand on business without it being, you know, protecting yourself, you know, self-defense, it's going to cost you your life. You're going to cost yourself millions. Lil Durk ain't have no business holding a fucking gun in his hand when they house got
Just have you sit in the car for now. Can't go inside. What's going on is we're going to get K9 to come in, sniff out the area, and then to see if they can get a track. Because y'all are saying Y'all told dispatch they were right out the back door. Do you know how many people you saw? 2 or 3 of them? Okay. Do y'all have your license with you? No? Okay. Were they wearing masks? Were they not masked? They had like a face mask on them? Okay. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Were there any babies present? Because I saw y'all had kids in there. Okay. What's your last name, man? What's your first name, Miss Cox? What's your birthday? What's your phone number? Okay. You said. So I know you said have someone come here. We don't want too many people on scene.
No, it's our bodyguard.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you.
Work for me.
Okay. Just have him park behind when he gets behind the deputy. All right. So, what happened? Were y'all upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs in the vestibule.
Okay. So y'all were upstairs asleep. What'd y'all hear?
Oh, it sounded like glass. This big noise.
Okay. All right. Then what happened?
So, the woman got asleep. She got up.
Okay.
My security always leaves his gun like around the house.
Okay.
So when I hit a break in, she grabbed a gun.
Okay.
We creep by the stairs.
Okay.
That's when we see like 2-3 people like lifting their head up.
Okay.
And when the shooting happened, they ran.
Okay.
So when I ran up, I told her to go in the closet. And she dropped the gun. I grabbed the gun, laid on the back porch.
Okay.
And that's how I said we put out time again.
Okay. Now, did they shoot at you or did you shoot at them?
I shot it.
You shot at them? Did they
shot too.
Did they shoot first at you? That's what I'm asking. So they shot first. Okay. You dropped the gun, and then you picked it up, Mr. Banks? Okay. All right. So then once she dropped it, you picked it up and ran to the back porch. And then what happened? Did you say you laid down and watched them?
Yeah, I laid down.
Okay.
And they started screaming. I think something. I couldn't really hear. They was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
And I shot two.
You shot back? You shot at him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And he say that he shot the gun. Lil Durk gonna get out. You know how Lil Durk gonna get out? Lil Durk got a snitch. You know, Lil Durk can't be a real nigga. Lil Durk gonna have to go out like the rest of them niggas. Everybody want to turn they damn back on that nigga Lil Durk. That's what I don't understand. See, Durk was ready to stand on business for niggas. I mean, Durk was ready to stand on business for niggas that wasn't even a part of his camp. Now that's what y'all call that? Do y'all call that a simp or do y'all call that a real street nigga? I call it a real street nigga. But at the same time, he had millions. He didn't have to be in the streets. You know, he didn't have to be in the streets at all. He could have just signed niggas, been a boss, and let that be that. But he wanted to be a boss, and he wanted to be a rapper, and he wanted to be in the streets. See, Lil Durk did too much shit, you know. That's why Lil Durk ain't getting out. See, they gonna play these songs back to back to back. You know why they keep pushing this nigga court date back? Because they building more evidence on this dumbass nigga. You know? Why the fuck would you go on a mission, send some damn rookies on the mission? Because they was rookies. How they was rookies? Because they ain't hit their target. And not saying that, you know, Quando Rondo should have got knocked off, but they ain't hit their target. And right after that, Quando Rondo went and signed and fucked with NBA YoungBoy. because Quando Rondo started falling off after that King Von hit. But it wasn't Quando Rondo them fault. That's where a lot of people got it wrong at. You know? Now you got Quando Rondo locked up and ain't saying a word. You know, he ain't snitching and da-da-da. And then on the other hand, you got Dirk. But Dirk don't have a release date. You know? Quando Rondo got a motherfucking release date. So who played it smarter? Was it Dirk that played it smart? Or was it that nigga Quando Rondo that played it smarter? Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Y'all let me know who y'all rocking with. I know a lot of people gonna say they rocking with, you know, Dirk, you know, King Von, you know, OTF type shit, you know, 300 type shit, you know. I know that's what y'all gonna go and, you know, put in the comment section. But at the same time, he ain't do what he had to do as a man. He ain't do what he had to do as an artist. He ain't do what he had to do as a boss. Cause a boss ain't gonna move how this nigga here moved. A boss gonna move way swift than that. You know what I'm telling you something? A boss ain't gonna put himself in no fucked up predicament, no crazy ass situation that he ain't gonna get himself out of. Like Lil Durk. Lil Durk wanted to show the world that he was that nigga. Lil Durk been told us he was sneaky as a fox. He been told us. And we ain't really wasn't believing it. But now we seeing it. Y'all want somebody out on the streets that's putting money on people's heads? What if he put it on your head? Hmm? What if he put it on your head? You get what I'm saying? Fuck Dirt. That's why the niggas that's free, that's out and out, ain't supporting Dirt. Ain't saying free Dirt. You know? FBJ, what his name? J Main. He's trying to take up for Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? He trying to make it seem like Durk wasn't this big monster that Durk is. Durk is a monster. You can see it in this nigga face. You can see it in his eyes. This nigga ain't got no hair around his face. He's sneaky as a fox. Listen, the whole big thing of the scenario is Lil Durk fucked up when he signed King Von. We know King Von had talent. Well, he really didn't fuck up when he signed King Von. Let me rephrase that. He fucked up when he had to try and slide for King Von. When he tried to stand up for King Von. He just tried to be a killer for King Von. He was still stuck in that street shit. I ain't got no money type shit. That's what type of shit he was on. But nigga, when you go and spend $5 million on a nigga, you know what you could have did? You could have spent that same $5 million or that same $1 million, however much it was. I'm thinking it's $5 million a person. 5 niggas went up there from OTO. So Quando Rondo had it coming out for him. God saved Quando Rondo that day. Man, it's your boy Tony Black, voice of the block. If y'all felt that real shit that I said to y'all let me know in the comment section. You know, if you ain't like what I said to you, it's okay. You can let me know in the comment section. I know a lot of people don't like what I said, but I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna speak on how I feel. You know, because guess what? At the end of the day, on me, and you can only be you. I'm out. Peace.